Welcome back. So here we are in the Selenitic age, which we were able to gain access to by putting 59 volts of power into the rocket ship on Myst Island and finding the Lincoln book to this age. And here we stand in front of this door with a sound-coded combination. And as of right now, we don't know what the combination is. But hopefully we will get that combination upon exploring this age, which we will do right now. Let's see, there is a path over here to the left that we can go to. So let's check this place out first. And we come across what looks like some kind of oasis. And actually, this must be the oasis that Atris described in his Selenitic Age journal. This must be the place where he stayed the first time he came here before the meteor shower came in and fucked this age up. And I hear water running, and that is indeed the case. We got a fountain with what looks like a microphone above it. And if we step back over here, we can actually see one of those satellite dishes that we saw a drawing of in the Selenitic Age journal. And here's the blue page right here, but I'm not going to pick it up yet. I want to wait till I get the red page first, because, I like to go in order. And there is a console here showing an image of water dripping into the ocean and a button which illuminates the image. Not exactly sure what that accomplishes, but maybe we'll figure it out later on. Anyway, let's go over this way to the next set of stairs. And I hear some rumbling, and there's another satellite dish and another microphone, it looked like. And another console with an image of what looked like a lightning bolt. Or perhaps this could be the Chasm emitting some heat. Let's go ahead and turn that on. And if we look over the railings here, yes, we can see we are currently above the chasm that was also described in the Selenitic Age journal. We can see the lava spewing out and the pipes that I'm assuming are being used to collect heat from the steam from the lava. Anyway, we found two of these satellite dish and these consoles. Not exactly sure what those buttons do, but let's carry on forward and see what we come across next. And that is a clock tower that looks and sounds broken. And actually, this clock tower is very similar to the model clock tower that we saw in Sirius's room in the Stone Ship Age. Or not the Stone Ship Age, the Mechanical Age. Well, there's another satellite dish up there and another microphone and another console showing an image of the clock, or part of it. And another button. Again, still don't know what pressing the button does. And we have come across a fork in the road. We can go left or right. Let's go left. And if we look out over this way, we can see there is an island in the center of this large crater lake. Yeah, no, it's not Crater Lake. We're not in Oregon. And on that island, there appears to be a radio tower of some sort with a few satellite dishes. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 satellite dishes. And it looked like there was a dock right here at some point that has collapsed, unfortunately. And here's another microphone above this wind tunnel. And another console showing an image of said wind tunnel. And let's see where this wind tunnel will take us. Down the ladder we go, and into this dark cave. That's better. Now, I don't know if it's possible here, but in real Myst, when you walk through this cave, you can actually see bats flying alongside you. But I don't see any bats here, so I'm guessing that's not a thing here in the original Myst. Which is a shame, because I like those kind of attention to detail like they show in Riven. Although we do get a bit of that here in Myst with the butterflies on Myst Island and whatnot. Anyway, we're here on the island with the radio tower. And behind the door we have another console. And it's just it doesn't just show an image, but it shows four of the images that we saw, along with a fifth unknown image, along with a couple of arrows, which I can use to rotate the camera left and right, and it looks like it goes around 360. Yep, yes it does. And there is a button with the Sigma symbol on it. Let's see what happens when I press it. Okay, it sounds like it was playing some kind of sequence. But hold on a second. Let me go ahead and rotate another camera and see if that changes anything when I press that button. And indeed it does. So, okay, when I press this button, it plays these 5 different cameras in a certain order. So I'm guessing this will give us the combination that we need for that door near the beginning. Right now I'm turning the camera associated with the image of the wind tunnel. And as a matter of fact... Oh! Something changed. Since I'm close to the satellite dish by the wind tunnel, we can actually hear the sound of the wind tunnel being broadcasted through the satellite dish. And this arrow is blinking, indicating me to go more to the right. Oh, went too far. And there we go. So it turns out that these 5 buttons represent the 5 satellite dishes on the radio tower. And let's see what happens when I press this button now. Okay, so apparently the wind tunnel is the 3rd sound that we need for the combination for that door by the beginning. And as a matter of fact, I'm curious. I'm going to go back over to that console and press that button again. See if that makes any changes to the console over here. And yes, it does. I don't hear the wind tunnel anymore. I'm getting static now, despite the fact that I'm currently facing directly at the satellite dish. Okay, so it turns out that the button we've been pressing activates the microphone near these certain locations. So this one needs to be directed to the wind tunnel. So let's go ahead and rotate this one toward the fountain, which is somewhere over here. Kind of hard to see. Oh! I hear it. There we go. I can hear the fountain now. Yeah, if I hadn't pressed that button, we wouldn't have the microphone above the fountain turned on, and we wouldn't be able to hear the fountain from here. So let's go ahead and do this next one, which would be the Chasm, which is right over here. There we go. And now for the clock tower, which is not far from where the satellite dish starts. There we go. And now for this one, and we have no idea what this is supposed to be. But I'm gonna go ahead and press the Sigma button now. So yeah, we can see more clearly that we will get the combination if we align all the satellite dishes with all the sound being broadcasted. So the first one to show up is this one right here. We don't know what the sound is. And then we got the water. Wait, was the water next or the wind tunnel? It is the water. Then the wind tunnel, and then the chasm, and then the clock. Okay, so we got almost all of the combination, but we need to find out what this sound is. So let me go ahead and step back out to the mainland. Up, down, there we go. Go ahead and turn this microphone back on. Excuse me. And let's step over this way and see where it takes us. It takes us to this realm of red crystal spires, it looks like. And they're whistling in the wind. Oh, there's the satellite dish, and I'm assuming the final console's over here, and yes it is. And there's the image of one of the spires. And would you look at that? The red page is here as well. Huh, interesting. This is the only place in which the red and blue pages aren't in Cirrus and Akinard's room. In fact, they're in different locations, of course. But the locations they're in have objects that are colored the same as the pages. See how the spires are colored red and we got the fountain colored blue. And also, the red page is here by these crystal spires, with the blue page over by the safe haven. Ha ha ha. Foreshadowing. Wink, wink. Anyway. Well, now that we have all the microphones turned on, let's go ahead and step back down and up and over this way. Back to the radio tower. And let's go ahead and align this final satellite dish. And there we go. We should have all 5 sounds available now. So let's press this button one more time and get our combination. And there we have it, folks. We have our combination for the door. It's the spires, then the water, then the wind, then the chasm, then the clock tower. So we got what we need, so let's head back to the beginning and put in that combination and see what's beyond that door. Here we are. So let's see, spires first. There we go. And then the water, which is all the way at the bottom. Then the wind tunnel, that one's already correct. And then the chasm, and then the clock tower. Now I'm curious to hear what the other sounds are. So we got the wind tunnel. I have no idea what that is. A train whistle. That sounds like the rocket ship. Just some static. That's the crystal spires. That's the chasm. That's the clock tower. Some kind of explosion. And the water. So, that should be the correct combination right here. And voila! The door is now open. Well, this looks pretty ominous. What lies at the end of this hallway? It's a yellow submarine. Actually, this is the Maze Runner, the infamous Maze Runner of Myst that was influenced by something out of The Little Mermaid. I'm not exactly sure what. I haven't seen The Little Mermaid in so goddamn long. But anyway, let's go ahead and step inside and see what we can do. Well, we can sit in the captain's chair, it looked like. And we have all these different buttons. And what looked like a speaker right here. Don't know what that is. Can't turn left or right. Can't backtrack. So I guess all we can do is go forward. And we begin submerging. So this is a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Let's see where it takes us. It takes us deep underground. Well, what exactly are we supposed to do here? Well, I shall show you what we are supposed to do here in the next video. So until then, take care, my friends.